Okay, greetings everyone. Welcome to the replay of Yeye's Academy. Um, I have re-recorded this to take out the live version and interaction. So hopefully instead of this being a power hour, it can be a power 30 to get you all the information that you need and answer any questions that you may have. So let's get started, y'all. So who am I? I am an arts, culture, and education specialist. I've been in the public education system for 20 years. I've been a homeschool mom and in African Student Education for 15 years. And so here I am wanting to give and share to the community. So what I do now, I do arts infused programming. Either I go into the school systems, I create videos, or I go to family development or do professional development workshops with the teachers. I also do cultural arts, where I do a lot of storytelling in the community. And then I do curriculum development and curriculum design for other companies as well as for myself. And through education, I do create and teach courses as well as do professional development for teachers all across the nation. And I do just educational books and educate on any topics with which I'm familiar. So I teach from 0 to adult all the time. Education is my job, my career, my hobby, my love, my passion, and I just want to share it with my community. So that is who I am. And I always have to give honor and respect to those whose shoulders I do stand on. First and foremost, starting with my ancestors, the Yeye clan, who were educators, who were road openers, who were way makers, who fought for justice. And so I carry all of those things on in education to give the best to our children. Also, the foundation of the philosophy of my pedagogy is based on E5, good character, and philosophical moral compass of E5. Amos Wilson's understanding that our scholars need to be motivated, stimulated, guided, and supported in order to do their best. Taku out of Atlanta, who has a wonderful metaphysics and marketing program, is maybe to understand that education and marketing, they're kind of similar. You know, they have to, the students have to buy into what they're doing. And also they have to understand that genius is the art of making uncommon connections, which we all can agree that our young people can make uncommon connections. So they need to be made aware of the genius that exists within. Dedication to Professor Smalls, understanding that the things that we love, we need to understand the philosophy behind it. That is what propels it so much further. And understanding the why. All content has intent, all intent has content. So we must be careful what we expose and have our babies to remember. It's also based on Sobonfu Somei that in order to have success in any learning situation is what I said from her book, The Spirit of Intimacy. We have to see the spirit of the child, not just what we're trying to teach them. We have to understand the ways that they learn, and we need to see the spirit of the child so that we can know the best ways to reach them. Also to Baba Kaba, we have to change the way our children are learning things. If they're learning stress, the way they're going to give it back is stress. So we need to do our best to provide or engage in peaceful, powerful, and joyful learning. And then to my wonderful elders, whom I work or sit at the foot at and work at their institution, Baba Wakesa Mama Fia of I Education, the Warrior Healer Builder pedagogy or curriculum theory is absolutely amazing and infused to everything in their institution. And it makes a difference with the young people. So that's the foundation of my philosophy, all wrapped in what we call Afro literacy. And so with that, Afro-literacy is that African worldview that I just went over. And on top of that is the 5 sense student worldview, which is student experience that they bring into the classroom, teaching our young scholars how to develop scholarly analysis, how advocacy, how to make their voice heard, their voice and their thoughts, and as well as having creativity and knowing how to publish their work. So not enough just to turn it into a teacher, but to share it with the world and to share it in creative fashions. And so that's the goal of the courses that I design, teach, create. So now what exactly is Yeye's Academy Online? It's a digital library with best practices, the most creative projects that I've done with students, supplemental resources to go with your public schooling, your homeschooling, your online schooling. It's PD to parents and teachers, since I do teach a lot of professional development in different topics. It's a support system for increasing literacy, support system. If you can't get online to your online program, if school is out for that day, you want something during the summer, during the winter, this is support system, as well as all the forums and places of engagement for parents. It is a support system. It's an African-centered resource that I plan to grow every single year. Is arts infused, which is how we learned on the continent, everything through music, spoken word, all of those things. Those things speak to the spirit of our children. And I think it's important in education, and it's a hot spot of empowerment, where you just take what you already have, connect with Yeye's Academy, and it creates an empowering experience. And so I would love to hear from you all in either the places that I'm going to share with you today. Is what are your target age groups and what are your academic interests? That is what is going to drive the constant development of Yeye's Academy Online. So please be sure to share with that in whatever modality you feel comfortable. Here's a QR code for the Academy. So if you are to click on this code, it will take you directly to the site. And again, every link that I talk about will be linked under the video. So you'll be able to see that. You'll be able to see contact information and everything. But all of these links will be linked under the video. So feel free to join that way if you're unable to do the QR code. So when you come to click on the QR code, it should take you here to log in. And so once you put your email in the first time, then you should be okay. And so what you will see is there are two memberships that we have. One is Yeye's Love Academy, and the other one is the Iwa Pele membership. So when you click on Yeye's Love Academy, it will say it's $0 to join, but I'll know who's in Yeye's Love Academy. If I need to send out something specifically to people in those group, I can do that. And so with Yeye's Love membership, and we'll go over all the classes in a second. It includes your Proverb sessions from September to December, Yeye's Academy Live, professional development for homeschool parents and new teachers, the third Saturday of each month. So it's absolutely free. If someone wants to pay me for doing all those things, contract me, that'll be a $4,000 value that I'm giving to you absolutely free, because I want my parents in my community to have what they need to educate our babies. The second membership that you will see is the Iwa Pele membership. Iwa Pele, people say good character, but Iwa is our existence, that we exist in goodness. And everything that is the courses that I develop supports that. So with Iwa Pele, you can do a one-time purchase, $25, and just to kind of check out everything. You can do that for 1 month, or you can subscribe $25 every month until it is canceled, until you feel like you don't need it. So with that, you have Yeye's Love Academy. You get access to the entire video library. Yeye's Love is an introduction to the live courses. With Iwa Pele, you get access to all the videos if you missed something. Proverbs video, arts infused videos, literacy videos, celebration of Black books, professional development videos, access to the supplementary course libraries. And for that, I'm saying $25 a year. That is about a 7,000, almost 8,000 value if someone were to contract me to do all of those things. And so, of course, the summer months are free. No one gets billed for the summer, but you're definitely saving. You're definitely saving a lot of money with this. And so I want it to be affordable, and I want my parents and people to have everything that you need. We'll come back here for all of the membership options. Because there are a couple of other options that may be right for you. So once you go into Yeye's Love, once you sign up, you'll get the password there. And then it'll tell you these are the classes that you have access to. African Proverbs, this will be your live Zoom link. Parent PD, this will be your live Zoom link. Yeye's Academy Live will be the videos that you have access to. Yeye's Academy Live will be a hybrid type show. If you are in Richmond, Virginia, you will be, or the surrounding counties, you'll be invited to live tapings of Yeye's Academy. There are 60 songs that I have written for children's books, activities, and so I'm in the process of recording those songs. And we're going to put it in Yeye's Academy Live, which is live tapings where I go through the song, go through the books. I might connect the proverb, connect everything that we're doing in a live experience. So again, this membership is absolutely free. If you feel like you want more classes, then you have the Iwapele membership, which if you go here, it will take you to all of the classes that we have for Iwapele. So of course, the 3 that's included in Yeye's Love. Then you have the Calabash Stories, Calabash Scholars, middle school Afro literacy, Black words, music, thoughts, high school Afro literacy, empowerment hour, and literacy and entrepreneurship. Those are classes for this season. Probably every year I will add more classes. Those are the classes for the season. Once you sign up for this membership, you will be invited to all of these classes, and I will show you the system that we use for that in a second. Right now, I'm going to go through the classes really quickly. In addition, I want to let you all know that we are on Class Wallet, Yeye's Academy. So if you have those funds from Virginia State, this is supplemental education. And so you're able to use the Class Wallet with us. And if we have families that are in other states, we can definitely apply to be in other states. I have an official teaching license, and so I can apply to offer these supplemental literacy development activities. Just let me know and I'll get the application in, and then you'll be able to use your Class Wallet funds for this. So now let's go through the classes. Proverb session. We'll talk about the proverb of the day. We might read a book that's connected to it. Then we'll talk about the good character principle. These are the main 6 that I do with family. There are up to 16 good character principles. So I probably will rotate this class for another 3 years. I'll start with these 6 good principal characters, and I'll do another 6 next year, and then do the remaining principles the following year. And so once we read the book and go through the activities with the book, we'll connect the good character skill. We'll sing the good character song, which I'm recording this weekend. I'm so excited to be able to share that with you all, hopefully within the next month to keep. And then we'll have something called Proverb Grow Work. I don't call it homework, I call it grow work, because everything we do helps us to grow in life. And I will show you what that consists of in a second. So now Yeye's Academy Live. Everyone will be connected to the, we were using Google Classroom, now we're moving to Canvas. So I'm in the process of moving all of that over within the next week. We would start with Encircle Unbroken is in Yeye's Academy Live already. You will have a lesson plan or some kind of document that goes with the video that either walks you through how to execute something with your scholar, and it's connected to some principle, like Circle Unbroken is connected to community circles, it's connected to tradition. So you'll get a whole lot of extension activities that you can use for Yeye's Academy Live. And we would just have a good time. We will have a good time. Yeye's Academy Live. Again, special audiences will be invited. We'll share. We'll go through all of the things. So Yeye's Academy Live might bring in proverbs, good character, academic stuff, songs, movement. Everything is connected to Yeye's Academy Live. In addition, you'll have access to my whole song catalog. I have about 60 children's songs that I'm ready to share with the community. So Parent PD, 3rd Saturday of each month, When you log into that class, Parent PD, you will see a survey that asks what is important for us to go over. And so, of course, generally I'll be doing vocabulary, comprehension, reading and writing, synthesizing. I'll be giving you techniques, giving you videos, giving you worksheets, giving you assessments, all of those things you will have in order to help your child with literacy. Calabash stories are just good old reading a book and fun. We're going to experience the Black Book journey, all the Black books that I can get my hands on, and I will show you a few in a moment. And we just enjoy some storytelling. Very perfect for the younger audience, pre-K. And so the Calabash Scholar class is more so for my elementary literacy. And so every time I teach a course, I write a book because all content has intent, all intent has content. And I want to make sure what I'm sharing with my scholars is on the up and up and it's culturally rich. So I'll be going through these lessons that I've done with elementary school students virtually, from call and response. There's a bunch of different activities, an interactive video with call and response. There's some grow work right there. All kinds, and all of these questions don't have to be answered in one setting. You can choose or you can break it up. So again, this activity will go a few days. Then we talked about what the calabash was, more extension activities, things like honoring ancestors, and a lot of different activities you can do. And then the remaining sessions, we talked all about good character. And we broke down the 6 that I showed you earlier. And then there are also all kinds of activities. So I will be working through this book, explaining the activities so that you can have a great idea of what to work with your child. And so that is the Calabash Scholars class. The next class that we have is the book that, or the next book, because this book will accompany elementary literacy, middle school literacy, and high school literacy. This is a book that I wrote for parents of multiple children last year so they can have all kinds of activities. So here are all of the lessons broken down. So you have everything from pre-K to kindergarten, focus on short stories. And when he talked about the Black books, we got Zizi, the copycat, Imani's Moon, my absolute favorite, Shango's Son, Obatala's Daughter. So here you have the grade levels, what culture connection that I have, what's the lesson focus, materials that you would need. All of that is linked here, ways that you can interact with your child, and then how you can adjust your child. Each lesson has that. So this is pre-K and K. You got 1st to 3rd grade. You see your worksheets are already embedded. And here's one on Proverbs, since we have the Proverb class. I'll probably be going through how to work with Proverbs. So here's all of this. Then we move on to 4th and 5th grade. Then, of course, middle school and high school. So this has something of vocabulary. And then, so there are so many activities to give you a sneak peek of what will happen. And again, for middle school literacy, elementary school literacy, high school literacy, I'll be going through these lesson plans that are in this book. So many things that you can do with your students. So that is the literacy classes. So now here are some just examples. We'll cover annotation. We'll cover writing skills, taking a paragraph, turn it into an essay, turn it into a research paper. We'll go over creative activities that make students take advantage or take responsibility for their own learning. We did a Black revolutionary. Was our take a revolutionary dictionary? What words should we know for the revolutionary, for the revolution? And so they did a great job. So the next class, Black words, Black music, Black thoughts. This class journeys from African proverbs to African American proverbs. So that'll take us through the post-enslavement time, and take us to Africa through post-enslavement, then to today. What are those sayings that we have? How does those Black words get into Black music? How do they connect to Black thought? What are we thinking? We would do the 5 W's of lyrics. Why are we writing these lyrics? We would annotate, turn it into proverbs of today. How does that translate to life? Why is this song influential? So we'll take that, and this class will probably have live components so we can create a community and share projects. So again, some other literacy activities, documentaries, question of the day, goal setting, my mama says thesis, taking languages, language or sayings from the household and doing a whole research paper centered around that. Then we have a youth empowerment program. This is a class that young ladies can grab another young lady, a group or crew, and go through these things. So this will just be empowerment to uplift young ladies. So that program will be there, little 30-minute sessions that they can do with a friend. And then the last class is literacy and entrepreneurship. This class was so amazing. When I taught it in the public school system the last 2 years, I really, really wanted to share that with others. And so we will follow like narrative elements is one of the things that our scholars have to know. So we would take narrative elements and also turn it into an entrepreneurship project. So knowing setting, character, rise in action. Where do you want to work? Who do you want to work for? What do you need to make happen to get this business started? We'll talk about symbolism, and then we'll connect that to logos. They'll do a mock business plan, talk about how to develop a business fair, do intent and content with newsletters, resumes, applications, and even have chances to attend live networking events. So the literacy and entrepreneurship class has been absolutely amazing. The students that take this class will also receive a graduation cord for their efforts. Okay, so now I would love to hear from everyone in reference to what's your favorite course? What questions do you have about the course? So please make sure you reach out. We're building according to community need. So I need to hear your voices, and I'm going to show you all the places where you can make your voices heard. So the system that we are going to use is Canvas. And so to go over Canvas, once you have registered, you will receive a link to your classes. You will receive a link to your classes. So you'll be able to get to your classes different ways. Either you can go to the link that is directly in your email, or you can keep on going back to the website, which may be a little bit easier. If you don't want to keep going back to the links, you can definitely go back to the website, click on the class that you are trying to get to. So I will show you both ways. So if you are in the website, you would simply click here and it will take you to the class that you're trying to reach. Now, again, the classes will not be released until September 1st. So if you all try to click on it right now, it's going to say class is not available to September 1st. So I will show you in my back office. I'm still transferring the classes from Google Classroom. That'll happen this week. So when you get to the back office of your class, you'll see any announcements. You won't see assignments. That's the eyeball is crossed out. Discussions that you can have centered around the class. Modules, these are the modules. You will have 30 modules across the classes released on September 1st. Every module has different topics. And just to give you a hint, the worksheets kind of like what you saw in the book. There will be multiple things for you to do. So here's another Proverbs sheet. And of course, as I work through the book, I will also be working through those Proverbs activities. So there's so many ways. And again, nothing is meant to be done all in one setting. Children learn by the repetition, the just synthesizing. There are 7 steps to learning, to really, really mastering learning. And I have set it up where the activities cover those steps. So take your time. There is no rush. That's why this is at finish at your own pace. So I will have a session where we go over Canvas. if you do have questions. That session will be a little bit after the start, but there are so many wonderful things. Home is going to take you to the course home. Dashboard is going to take you to all of your classes. So once you've been invited to all the classes, you will see everything on Canvas. And again, I will have a session coming up soon where you can go over all of those things. So awesome. Moving forwards, I'm going to show you the rest of the website in a moment, but I want to make sure that I am going through and answering all of the questions, especially the ones that I saw during the open house from the live chats. I want to make sure I keep those questions. All right, so that is the Canvas system. Ways of support. One of the ways that you'll be supported is if you're in the Yeye membership, there will be a Facebook group. So you have another way to have real live information. So quick questions, you can share resources and all the things like that is in there. Some other things that I want to talk about before I talk about, go back to the website and show you some other support areas. So far, there's a discussion board in the classes. There's a Facebook group for everybody to meet. Those who are not in Yeye, you'll be able to commune and, well, no, I'm sorry. The Facebook page is for those in Yeye. There's another space on the website that will be for people who aren't in Yeye, but you got the Facebook group there to share all kinds of resources. One thing I do want to have known is that there'll be more courses added as we go on. So you see the 2 membership courses. I'm talking to instructors more and more. So coming soon, you will have a melanin science class. You will have a math roots course, which looks at math from an African center perspective. And you will also have an arts class. I'm also talking to people about dance class. And on the open house, one great instructor talked about the genealogy class, the storytelling class, the painting with Anansi classes. So that's coming up really soon, and I'm super duper excited about that. So we're going to continuously be adding classes. So please, please, please make sure you let us know your interests, your focus, your needs. Tech Day, September 16th. If you need help with Canvas, you will get that on September 16th. I will send out a reminder, and that'll give you a chance from September 1st to 15th to try to figure it out on your own. And if you can't, you'll just log in on the Tech Day, and I'll answer any questions, walk you through the system. So again, here is the QR code. If you did not get the QR code, I will also be posting a link with this video. So you will have everything that you need to access the site. Another way that you can reach us very easily is through the app. We have a Yeye's Academy space on Wix. That is where I will push out just blasts of classes that are happening that day so you can get reminders. So you will only get reminders if there's an upcoming class. It won't be used for any everyday stuff. Maybe if there's a class or there's special, we're approaching a deadline. That is when you will have the app here. So you can click here to join the app. I will also have the link under the video as well. And so before I get into why you're thinking about questions, because I hope you will reach out if you have questions, some other places that I want to discuss is more membership options. We're giving you a beautiful, beautiful deal. And so the membership options, if you want to do yearly, it'll be $200. However, a special for watching this video, if you do this by the 31st, the 31st or the 30th, okay, so August 31st, I had to count on my knuckles to make sure which one was the 31 days. And so if you sign up By August 31st, you can get it for $150 for the year. That will give you half price for the first year of Yeye's Academy. If you want to do monthly and you sign up, I'm going to extend this to August 31st. You can pay $20 a month instead of paying $25 a month. If you're a homeschool collab and you want to offer it to your members, you can pay $175 homeschool fee, and your members will be able to access the site for $10 a month. And then if you are interested in course development for your child or your homeschool organization or collab, you can sign up here. That was the last membership that you see on the page for Yeye Pele, and we will schedule up a time to talk about that. All of your curriculum comes with a course outline, interactive activities with a hyperlink, just like you saw in my book, teacher presentation materials with scripting, and the student book. So it's a very DIY if you have people coming in to teach for you. Places on the website as well, Yeye's Academy store, where you can find access to adults and adult curriculum. This is my Master's of Pedagogy class on how to get that deep teaching. There's the Afro Literacy book that I showed you all. I have a book on good character, business development classes, African dance, all of those things. And then the children's course book is there as well. Then there's the FAQ. As you all ask questions, I'll be posting FAQ sessions here, or FAQ questions and answers here that can be shared. Then there is a forum, the place where everyone can connect. If you're in the Yeye Pele membership group or not, you can connect here on the forum. And I'll probably have a monthly question so that we can get to know each other, because this is the village. Here you should be able to see all of the teachers and all of the parents as we get to know our village and be able to connect. If there's someone in a forum that you want to work with, you know, you can reach out. Okay, you can reach out to that person on the forum to get to know them or network with them. Other things that we have, the last one, of course, is the contact us. So there are so many ways that you can reach out, that you can contact us here. So if you have questions, please reach out. And to see other things that we have going on with the organization, here is the main site. And of course, this site will be linked under the video. So I hope to see you all soon. Thank you for watching. Let us know if you have any questions.